Unforgiven is a 750 RPM SMG that drops from the duality dungeon, and despite its perks leaning towards the PvE side, this thing is a PvP monster in disguise. Let's talk about it.
This is DLS
Control.
Zone B. Enemy has stolen. Zone A captured. You. Zone B lost. Zone B captured. That's why we have fire teams. Zone A lost. This is wonderful. I bet they didn't expect that.
Alright, I know I'm late to the punch here, but it was time I showed some love to this SMG. Duality Dungeon has been around for a little while now, and the weapons that come with it. Unforgiven was actually the first weapon on my give it to me right now list, and after a few runs I was finally able to land my first Unforgiven SMG, and I haven't seen another one since. Initially, this thing had me going through the mood swings, excited to finally have my hands on it, but then looking at that stability was definitely leaving something to be desired, and amongst first kill that recoil seemed a little gnarly, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm a PvP head, so that is where I decide if this thing rolls with me for the long term, and for a second I thought I was going to be disappointed, left to rock my Shariara's Wrath as my go-to SMG for much longer. But this thing blew me away. It will melt any player from close range to semi-close mid-range. And I'm a little surprised I don't see this more often in PvP. I feel like that's a shame, really, because if you can master that recoil, this thing will hold you down. And yes, mastering the recoil is important because I feel you want everything you can benefiting that range. Let's take a look at my role. I'm rocking small bore with high cal, steady hands, frenzy, and a range masterwork. Not the best roll ever, but it gets the job done. My ideal god roll would probably be arrowhead break for the adjustment in recoil. I'm feeling either ricochet rounds or high cal in that second column. High cal is normally my go-to for the added flinch, but given the fact you can actually build against flinch now, I'm tempted to say ricochet for the extra stability. Third, I'm liking that new perk Fragile Focus. A lot of decent options in this column though. I know most will probably say Tunnel Vision, but with Fragile Focus you will get a constant extra 20 range with you, and that will come in handy in your engagements, as long as you get the drop on them first. And lastly, Golden Tricorn. I actually love this perk a ton. My main PvP Shariara's Wrath has this. You get that first kill giving you that extra 15% damage, and if you can manage to get a kill within its 7-second window every time, you'll pretty much have an extra 15% damage buff at all times. Right now, the talk of the town is sidearms, so this baby has been sitting under the radar. Not to mention, a chance at even getting this weapon is locked behind the duality dungeon. But I think over time, we might see Unforgiven making the rounds in the PvP atmosphere. With that though, I leave you guys the rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
DLSD.